Of the start of this weekend, we can see how these three sailors are waiting on the pin. Right now, read a moment to check whether the pin is favorite, whether the pressure will be on the left, will be on the right, looking at the upwind mark. And look, this is quite interesting, right? We can see Norman here pointing quite high if you compare his position to the upwind mark, right? So either the upwind mark was anchored too far on the right, or the wind shifted left and the wind is coming from here instead of coming from the upwind mark. So what we know right now, without looking at the committee vote, is that this port will be a longer tack, right? So for sure, that's one thing we know. The second thing we know, once we see where the committee is that clearly the buoy is favorite. So Norman, what he just did by sailing up and then coming back behind this little group, is realizing that the pin is favorite. And it's really important that he stays sailing, as you can see. He sails, he checks on his pointing, now he's looking where the fleet is and where the flag is. So that's what we should be doing. Keep on sailing and sailing and sailing and looking for pressure. What we should not be doing is staying flapping for so long. It's important that we know exactly where the wind comes from, we check on our spread, we check on everything. We should not stay standing like you are doing in this case, Lily, or like Norman is doing here. So Norman realized now that the pin is favorite, so he is going to attack the pin, but knowing that you have 1, 2, and possibly 3, 4 sailors coming closer to the pin, he decides to enter the line and tack somewhere in the middle. Why is he doing that? Because he doesn't want to enter the line on port 2 seconds to go with the risk of not being the right of way boat and having to give way to all these boats. So an easy and safe way of facing the start is to come close to the fleet and then come on starboard, right? Why is it easy? Because you can see where they are and you can see that they are not going to make it to the pin, and you can also see that if you tack here or there or there, you're going to be in the top 3. Maybe you don't win the start, port start in everyone, but you're still going to be top 3 on the start, which is what you want. So very good of Norman that he chose to go in the center. Very good on Norman, very good on Norman that he's pointing to a flag and he's not pointing to a fleet, because most of you, what you would do is come here. Yeah, we can also see Patrick in this moment over there, that what he should do right now is sail up or sail towards the pin, because he has no clue where the start is. Eliza, what Eliza could do here is either sail towards the pin to see the line or do a double tack. If you would tack over here, right, you would see the flag and you could see that you could sail and tack on leeward of MJ, right? What Patrick should not do right now is jive, right? He should first of all get a clear sight of the buoy. Lily, you should come closer to the group behind Norman. The same with My. You can see that they are all below, so you should do what Norman is doing. Look what Norman did. Right there, tack right there. Patty, instead of coming towards me, you should be at least pointing towards the buoy to climb up. Eliza, you left Norman, who you know that he's coming from the pin. So when you see that Norman, and you're looking at him right now, is coming from the pin and he's sailing 1 boat length above of you, then you know you're low, right? At least you suspect it. So this will be a nice moment to point up and tack on leeward of Norman, right? Instead of staying flapping there. My on port there, you are gonna die. So you should sail towards Norman and build as much leeward room in between you and the buoy as possible. The same with you, Lily. You see them all coming, getting closer and closer and closer. You should come and tack on leeward of them, so you stop them from coming. Patrick chooses to tack, but now, Pat, if you're on a second line and you don't know where the line is, go above them. Go and put yourself next to the boats that you saw that they're higher. They have a better view than you. So you should trust that they know where the line is instead of going below, Pat. So now, My can choose to tack over there, tacking with no speed, with the sail loose, so that's why your boat doesn't react. Look how slow your boat is reacting because you don't pull your sail in when you tack. right? Shamal will be in a great position over here, but he pulled his sail in and chose to go down. Lily, you are like 5 seconds to go. That was the top. The only one who made a good start here is this boat over there. Everybody else is slow. Maimai, you're still flapping your sail. Eliza, you depended on Maimai, right? While you should have been next to Norman. Lily, you should be here long time ago. Look how much you crossed your rudder, because the same as Maimai, you don't pull your sail in. Patrick, you're super low. So that's how we end up. Very nice start from Cooke. Lily was safe by coincidence or luck, however you want to call it. Eliza, look where you end up. Patrick, look where you end up. MJ, check on your sail and your speed and be sure that you have your speed ready for having speed and power on the start. You should tell Norman, go, Norman, go, Norman, go. You need him to go. You see he's looking behind you. So when he's looking behind you, means that he wants to attack. Lily, full speed right now, which I like it, but look at the pressure. You should have been looking at this 20 seconds before the start. Very nice, your sail having power. If you compare your sail to Maimai, you have a little crease, like it shows like your sail is a little bit with the split loose, but that's nice because it will give you power in the moment that you need it. Patrick, terrible start, you already know why. Eliza, terrible start, you already know why. And the same with everyone else that is on the center. So look at the longer tack, check at the fleet, decide what to do. Do not stay flapping for so long, but choose to sail. Do what Norman did, sail towards a flag and not towards a fleet. Eliza, do not lose any leeward gap, and when you see someone like Maimai coming to you, sail to her, force her to tack, and then double tack. In that situation, you will force her to tack, then tack again, and create a little bit of leeward room. Instead of just see her coming, both of you not say nothing, she tacks on you, then your sail is loose, and then all of a sudden you try to accelerate, but Norman is too close, and you cannot do anything. Yeah, so you need to keep your boat moving a lot more. The same you, Lily. I know you didn't have the time, right? So that's an excuse, but still, you shouldn't be flapping like you are. You are flapping here for the last 30 seconds. You should be looking at the pressure, realizing that it's better to come, so you start on leeward of them and force them to tack so you can tack immediately and go to the pressure. Yeah, like Norman did. I think that the one who played the start better is Norman, and on the inside it will be Cooke because he's one of the first one tacking there, and he's accelerating his boat good. Top, very good acceleration, Cooke, and we'll talk about it on the next video.